background.
Okay, thank you. My name is Nur Muhammad Firdaus bin Azman. I'm a civil engineer here in Facility Management Office, or known as Pejabat Perusahaan Facility.
Okay, so can we proceed to the first question? First of all, I would like to ask, in your opinion, what are the major issues in engineering if engineers do not follow the conduct of BEM?
The conduct of BEM. Okay. So BEM is a Board of Engineers Malaysia, right? So basically, their function is to provide professionals amongst engineers in Malaysia. For me, the base of conduct that has been highlighted by BEM is purely to keep the integrity of any engineers that have been produced in local universities in Malaysia. So basically, their code of conduct is as a reference for all engineers in Malaysia, so that they can be ensure all engineers is established well as a professionals, and also as a code of ethics for integrity reasons, especially in construction in Malaysia.
Okay, thank you for the good answers. For the next question.
So, for the next question is it true that engineers should undertake assignment or task only when qualified by education or experience in the specific technical field involved?
For me, in my opinion, education is number one, but also the field of experience on a personal is also important. Basically, you need the fundamentals in engineering if you are basically involved in construction, and experience also come in place. So if you have more experience in bigger or major field on the ground, then you understand what are the needs and the purpose when you do something, especially on the field. That's the most important.
So the question is briefly, can you explain why a practicing engineer cannot accept benefit from more than one party?
It's about conflict of interest lah. For me, from my point of view, engineering is about science and technology. If there is a conflict of interest in any case regarding construction issues or something, they have to put first in mind is about the integrity of the decision being made. If there is a third party, orang kata bahasa Melayu ni kau tim ni kan, it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous because especially if you build something, a building or a bridge or a road, and then you put aside the aspect of public interest because of that kau tim, then it will be harmful for public lah. If the building is not being built based on best quality materials, then what will happen to the building? Ada orang dalam building.
Yes.
It's about public interest. For me, it's about public interest.
So, fourth question, how can a practicing engineer reduce the potential for conflict of interest that may influence their judgment?
Potential for conflict of interest. I think for a practicing engineer, public interest is number one lah, because you are building something based on the need of the public, infrastructure, buildings, it's all about developing one nation or one country. So potential of conflicts is about, like I said earlier, it's about putting the right technical aspect first in one place. It's not about, yes, we can, engineering is about realizing other people's needs or dreams. They build what they want, what the public wants. But we must put one thing at first, is the budget that has been given, and also the best engineering aspect of that thing that we want to build. So put aside conflict of interest and put the first thing in mind is what do you want to build. For me, that is the answer.
Okay, thank you. And for the last question, I would like to ask, how is the concept of utilitarianism related to the work environment as a practicing engineer?
Utilitarianism.
Yes.
Can you define that?
Utilitarianism, which emphasizes that the greatest overall good for the greatest number.
Maksudnya putting
It's like doing a good thing to others.
doing good thing to others.
Yeah.
From my point of view lah, utilitarianism. It's a very mouthful word. Especially in engineering aspect lah, if you ask me. It's about best practice. For me, it's the best practice. We have, for example, in Malaysia, we use a lot of outside standards, such as an American standard, or a British standard, or a European standard. We take in mind, especially during design period lah. In Malaysia, which one of these standards is suitable for our country? Bukan semua. I mean, not every standard is suitable for our country. But if it is good for the reason of that building, or for the reason of the infrastructure that we are trying to build, then we should put in mind that that is the best practice to be done, and also it must suit the needs of our nation lah, kan? Macam yang saya, as for example lah, we use, kalau kita ambil benda paling mudah, jalan raya, road. Why we still use British standard or European code of practice? Sedangkan I know lah, you guys younger generation know about Lando kan. Lando
Yes.
selalu komen pasal jalan lubang lah kan. He bring a new technology to be implemented in Malaysia, which is from Australia. In the back of our mind, or also the public interest lah, dia boleh tunjukkan lah, it's the best dia boleh buat, kenapa JKR tak boleh buat? So they're asking that question. It's not about doing it can be done or not, but is it the best practices that should be done by JKR to do repair works? There's got to be the reason why. Bukannya kita boleh put inside any method yang dibawa oleh orang luar. But is it a good practice? Is it the best practice? And can it be done in Malaysia? Dia claim boleh lah, memang saya boleh buat, kenapa orang lain tak boleh buat kan? But jalan yang dia buat tu, jalan part tu je lah. There's a different aspect that should be taken in mind. Contoh mungkin jalan dekat Selangor tak sama macam jalan kat Johor. Jalan dekat Johor tak sama macam jalan kat Melaka. Loading, bila kita cakap jalan ni, loading yang ditanggung oleh jalan tu. Kat Selangor banyak heavy traffic, kenderaan-kenderaan berat yang melalui kawasan tu. So maybe that method yang Lando bawa tu suitable untuk jalan di Selangor. It's not suitable for jalan kat Melaka. Orang nak buat mahal-mahal macam tu, tapi contohlah kenderaan berat tak banyak pun kat Melaka macam tu. So for me, to answer your question, it's about good best practice lah. It's about best practice that is suitable for the condition of that space, that area.
Okay, we have come to our end of session. Here we would like to thanks to Mr. Firdaus for having your time with us, sharing your knowledge, and thank you for helping us with this interview. I would like to thanks and hope we can
keep collaborating.
keep collaborating in another time. Okay, thank you.
Inshallah.
Okay.
Alright, thank you and good luck for all of you.
Alright. Assalamualaikum. Hi, we are student from FTKM. We are doing our assignment to interview about the subject. So first of all, I would like to ask, what is your name and the position and the company you work right now?
Okay, my name is Muhammad Faizuha bin Razali as an electrical engineering in development office, UTEM.
can we proceed to the first question?
Of course, can.
First question is I would like to ask what your perception about the conduct of BM? Is it still fit for nowadays?
Okay, the position of BM, Board of Engineering Malaysia. BM can be influenced by various factors, which include the effectiveness of BM. Okay, effectiveness of BM communication, the fairness of regulatory decision, and ability to adapt changes in the engineering landscape. Your question, is it fit now for nowadays?
Yes.
Of course, yes. It is fit for a practice engineer nowadays, since the rule of BEM is applied country company to apply to every company. Sorry, okay. Every company has its own rule regulation. Hence, we can verify its own certificate as an engineer. Okay.
Next question is how do you apply the conduct of PM in your work environment?
It depends on the job scope. For the engineer, okay, it depends for the job scope. But the engineer, our job scope is quite detailed and more towards to the product and technology itself for each company. The conduct of the BM is being priority to engineers, since we need to protect all the company information, right?
Okay.
So for third question, in your opinion, do you apply this conduct in your life during working as an engineer?
Most of the company currently applies this conduct of PM because we need to establish ethical standards and guidelines to ensure the engineer and uphold the professional conduct in their practice. These standards typically include the integrity, competence, and respect for the law. In practical engineering work, the guideline serve as compass, ensuring that professional conduct themselves ethically and responsibility. Right?
Okay, thank you for the question. Next question is I would like to ask, what do you think about the practice engineer that reveal data or information without the prior consents of clients?
Alright. What do you think? What I think? Okay. A registered professional engineer with practice certificate shall not reveal facts, data, or information without the prior consent of the client of or employer, past and present, except as authorized or required by law, or when the withholding of such information is contrary to the safety, health, interest of the public.
Okay, if we come to our last question, how the company actions when the practice engineer break the law and not obey for the conduct of BM?
Okay, the company might conduct an investigation to get the facts and they understand the extent of the breach. Each company have their own politics and codes of conduct. They might have specific disciplinary action outlined for such situation. If the breach involves breaking the law, the company might take legal action.
Okay, that's all from us. We all from TKM student would like to thanks to you for your spending out your time with us and helping us with this interview, and thank you for joining our interview, and that's all from us. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.